Hey everyone, happy Saturday. Robin here. Baby Lincoln's playing somewhere in the playroom, keeping himself busy. I'm hopping on to teach you how to stretch the life of your oils or stretch the life of your oils and dilute for your little ones. So I'm going to be making rollers. Show me some love if you already make rollers. But when I first began using essential oils, I didn't know what I didn't know. And making rollers was one of those things. So I felt like I was kind of wasting my oils because they're so potent. And so when you use them, like for Stress Away, for example, sometimes I like to just put it in my palm, sniff it. This is a oil that I've been using a lot this week. But we can apply oils and inhale them like this, but another way to really stretch the life and use it, prolong each drop, make it last longer, is by making rollers. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. So here's what you'll need. Whatever essential oils you want to make into your roller. So I'm going to be doing Stress Away today. You'll need a roller, and so I just order these off Amazon. They usually come in bulk. So this pack of, 12. And these ones are really cute. And they're usually glass, because if you're going to use any citrus oils, make sure you're using glass. It's going to come with this little tool so you can get the little roller off without touching it and pushing it and ruining it. So you just wedge it in there and take it off. Instead of using a butter knife or anything. That pops right off. And then it has the little circles that you will just and then push on instead of pushing the ball in, okay? And then usually they come with little labels that you can label what your roller is afterwards. A mistake that I used to make in the beginning was I would make my roller and I wouldn't label it, and then they would all get mixed up and I didn't know what rollers were for what, and I would have to smell them, and sometimes I couldn't figure out what it was for, and I ended up wasting rollers that way. So good idea to label what you made your roller for. All right, the last thing you're going to need is a carrier oil, which is a fatty oil. It has larger molecules. It kind of slows down that absorption rate. So coconut oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, grapeseed. There's so many different kinds. Down the cooking aisle, there's a whole aisle of all these different carrier oils. I like to use Young Living's V6. Because I order monthly anyways, I get it cheaper that way, and it has 6 different carrier oils, so you actually get the benefits of all those carrier oils also. So that's just the best way, and it smells really nice, and I love it. So what that does is it mixes with your essential oil. That way it can spread to a larger area on you, and then also kind of dilutes it. So if you're using it on little ones, the ratio I think is 6 drops carrier oil to 1 drop essential oil, for example, with the littles. So you use a lot less on them because they have very sensitive skin. So yeah. Okay. So when you buy these essential oil rollers, they are usually, the standard size is 10 milliliters. And so my rule of thumb, and this isn't dead set, but just kind of a good rule of thumb, is however many milliliters it is, so this is 10, you use 10 drops of essential oil. If it were a 5 milliliter, I think they sell little ones like that, you would use 5 drops essential oil. So just kind of, and then some essential oils are stronger than others, like peppermint and oregano, so those ones you might not want to use as much, and then maybe a very mild oil you'll want to use more of, so you kind of get a feel for it as you use it. And you can always pop it off, add more. You can always go more, but you can't go less, right? So maybe start with a small amount and add to it if you want to. Okay, so let me pop that bad boy off real quick. I'm using my Stress Away oil. And so this is the standard 10 milliliter size. When you order them, it'll say it right there how many it is. So I'm just gonna do 10 drops. Sometimes I have to kind of roll it to get it going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, And then you might notice that some oils come out faster than others. Some are like slower than others. It kind of just depends on what plant you're using. Sometimes if it comes out really fast, like I think my lavender kind of comes out really fast. However many drops you're trying to do, like 10, I'll do 9. And then when I tip it, like another one comes out, and that's my 10th one. So I don't know if that made sense, but an extra drop always comes out. Okay, so I have my 10 in there, kind of goes up to there. And now I'm going to take my carrier oil, my V6 oil. I put it in this little condiment bottle because it's nice squirter, I guess, at the tip. And I like it for my make and takes and stuff. And I just got this at the dollar store. So now I'm going to squirt that in. And I'm going to do it all the way to like where that neck is. I don't want to overflow it because the little roller ball still needs to go in. So right where where that neck is, where it starts to change shape. And then I'm going to stick this in there, and I don't want to pat it down. You probably could, but it comes with this little tool, and you pop it into that little circle, and then you use this to push it down so that it's good. Shake it up. You got your little doodad. Sometimes they say to kind of like keep it upside down for a little bit. And then for this one, I'm going to write stress away, pop that on. You could even put like some Scotch tape over it so it's like waterproof. And then you can just roll it on. Your perfume spots, awesome. Back of my neck is a good spot. Wherever you're going to smell it, right? So that is how easy it is to make a roller. For those of you who have been doing this a while, I would love to hear your feedback. How do you use rollers? What would you add to this? If you're brand new, I hope that answered all your questions. If you are wondering anything, leave a comment, private message me. I would be happy to help. Love you guys. Bye.